Good evening, Thomas Elementary families, and welcome back to school. It's me, Emily Myers, the proud principal of Thomas Elementary. This year is going to be unlike anything we have ever experienced, and yet I'm very excited about all the learning that's certainly going to happen this school year. As you know, we are fully virtual for our first report period. That means it's through mid-November. This decision was made centrally by Mastery based on feedback and input from health officials, the Department of Education, parents, and teachers. Unlike last year, though, when we went abruptly in mid-March to full virtual learning, our plan for teaching and learning is different this school year. This year, we are using Schoology, which is our online learning platform, and it's the way that your child's going to access and log into their daily classes, complete assignments, and get all of the different apps that they need. I want to share with you the expectations of students and families this first report period so that you are fully informed and prepared for virtual learning. At Thomas Elementary, our mission is to disrupt inequity and to work towards building an anti-racist, loving, joyful, and inclusive learning community, which will lead to breakthrough academic and personal success for all of our students. We aim to accomplish this by being intentional in our decision making and fostering a strong culture among ourselves, engaging in ongoing social justice work, and ensuring that all students and families' voices are valued and uplifted. Even in the virtual model, in the middle of a global pandemic, and despite the multitude of other challenges we will be certainly faced with this year, I'm excited to work alongside of you in realizing this mission. Your child's teacher has posted a welcome video to their Schoology page. Please take a look at that in your free time, and if you have not done so already. I'm now going to walk through a couple of different items. The first we're going to talk through is the first day of school. The first day of school is this Wednesday, September 2nd. That's this Wednesday, September 2nd. That means that your child should have a charged laptop. They should be logging onto their Schoology account first thing in the morning, and I would suggest logging in as early as 7:55 a.m. Once your child is on their Schoology teacher page, they may have an attendance assignment posted, which they can complete right away. If there's no assignment posted yet, that's okay. Don't worry. Your child's teacher is going to explain that to your child when they log in for their first Zoom class of the day. Your child can then spend some time going through their classroom page and then can log into their first Zoom morning meeting of the year. The live morning meeting begins right at 8:15 for grades 3 through 6 and 8:30 for grades K through 2. Your child can log into the Zoom morning meeting and will immediately be placed in their teacher's waiting room. Your child must have their first name and their last name displayed on Zoom in order to be admitted from the waiting room. Then, live teaching and instruction will begin. I next want to talk through Schoology and attendance. Every single day, Monday through Friday, your child must log in to Schoology and complete their attendance assignment. This will ensure that your child is counted as attending school. On Mondays, your child does not have live instruction or classes. Instead, your child will do independent work, which will be assigned by your child's teachers. On Mondays, your child's teachers will have professional development and planning meetings instead to prepare for teaching for the rest of the week. Tuesdays through Fridays, your child does have live instruction. Tuesdays through Fridays, your child must log into Schoology around 7:55, 8 a.m., and that is the time that your child's work and schedule promptly begins, 8 a.m. Tuesdays through Fridays, your child again has that live instruction. Your child will follow that same daily schedule every day. In creating a consistent daily schedule for all classes, we want to give all students at Thomas Elementary a similar learning experience and make sure that they are engaged in instruction. This was based on feedback and what we found worked and didn't work during last spring. We know that conflicts are going to come up. A parent might be working, your child might have a doctor's appointment, which prevents your child from attending live daily class or logging into Schoology right at 8 a.m. I wanted to let you know that all classes are going to be recorded for this reason, and the videos will be posted to your child's Schoology page later in the day. This way, you and your child can access the day's lesson at your own time and pace later in the day, and you won't be lost. When you log in later in the day, you will still log into Schoology and complete your attendance assignment before going into that day's work. Again, this is going to be the trigger that our attendance as being present for the day. I now want to talk about Zoom expectations. So the majority of your child's day includes these live Zoom classes where your child will be interacting with their teacher. There are some expectations that we have as a school for Zoom usage to ensure a safe and productive learning environment. The first thing that I would suggest is to try to find a quiet space for your child to engage in their learning in your home. We know that many families have many students and also other family members working and learning from home. And so we ask that you just do your best to set up a private learning space for your child. Make sure that when your child is about ready to log into Zoom, that your child's first name and last name is clearly displayed when they are logged in. They will not be admitted into a classroom by a teacher unless their first and last name is displayed. Students should have their videos on to the greatest extent possible. We know that things come up from time to time, but we are asking that videos remain on for the most part. Students can actually set up a virtual background on their Zoom instead of having their home in the background. And teachers will be able to help you and families in changing these settings if you have any problems with doing so. I do want to let you know that students are not required to wear their uniform on Zoom. However, they must be wearing a top and a bottom. Clothes are mandatory. Family members who may be in and out of the room should also remember that this is live video and that it's happening, so please be fully clothed. If there is a Zoom bombing incident, the class will be shut down immediately and communication would be forthcoming on Schoology and ParentSquare. If it is found that it is a Thomas Elementary student who is responsible for the Zoom bombing, the consequence will be coded as a Level 3 violation and a disciplinary hearing will ensue. We will not tolerate any Zoom bombing. I now want to talk about family orientation. Thank you to all of the families who have already come to pick up their learning materials for family orientation here at Thomas Elementary. The absolute final day to pick up learning materials is tomorrow. That's Tuesday, September 1st from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. or from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. down in the multipurpose room. You must come to pick up your child's items, including their books, their math supplies, schedule, and Schoology login. This is the only way in which they will be successful this first report period. You also have the option to purchase uniform shirts and school supplies from the school. Again, I can't stress it enough. It is mandatory that every single family come to pick up their child's learning materials. Now I want to talk about special education and ESL. Within our virtual model, we are offering special education interventions and ESL classes for students who qualify, and these will begin in the next few weeks after student orientation begins. Special education case managers are in the process of reaching out to families and building relationships within the community. They have also met with general education teachers to ensure that everyone is aware of diverse learning needs in our school. Our ESL teachers are currently in the process of completing screenings for home language surveys and will complete within the next few weeks. So the final schedules for special education interventions and ESL will be communicated directly to families and will begin within the next few weeks. We are very proud to continue to serve all of our families in our school community. I also wanted to let you know that every Monday, I will be sending out a principal's update to all families and will be posting to ParentSquare and to our social media pages. You can expect this weekly communication coming from me moving forward. There will always be a written blurb around what I say and then also the video to coincide with it. On your ParentSquare message, there is some additional information that you can sift through at your own pace. This includes information around enrichment electives, which will be offered on Mondays beginning in mid-September, and also around setting up a peace corner in your own home for your child. I am so excited to continue to serve as your child's principal and to work with the Thomas Elementary community. I am excited for this school year and very proud of all that we've been able to accomplish together. I hope that you have a wonderful start to your school year. We'll see you on Wednesday, September 2nd at 8 a.m.